What's up, y'all? Eli here. It's Folk Friday. Got my voice back thanks to this magic microphone right here. So that's great. I'm glad that's happening. How you doing? If you're here, let me know in the chat. We're gonna sing some songs today and have a good old time. And what's up to everyone on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the things. Where's Godot? I don't know what that means, Louis, but good to see you. All right, we are rocking. Oh, there I am. Okay. What's up? Good to see y'all, and welcome to the fun here. It's Folk Friday. I'm gonna move my setup a little bit so I can see chats coming in. B Unit. All right, C3, what's up? We're singing songs. Megan is here on YouTube. And we're going to get kicking with a brand new song. Actually, we'll wait on the brand new song. We'll start with an almost new song. All right. I've got my voice back. Yes. Okay, yes. Waiting for Eli. Here I am. Good to see everyone. And let's get rocking with... This is an original tune. This one is... What's up, Judy? Great to see you. Let's start with Where We Come From. And really get into that voice, if you know what I mean. Shout out to Michelle here on Instagram. I think we got Diane here as well on IG. What's up, friends? Ibo is here. And we are ready to rock. Let's get going. RezCat hanging out. And we are doing the thing. Let's do the thing. I took my backpack off, coming home from class, opened up my homework. I had to ask my mom and dad where we come from. They sat me down and smiled at me and took out some old photos to let them breathe and said, "This is who we are and all we've done." Thanks, Lumpkin. It's the story of where we come from. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to get folky and Friday? I'm ready. Let's go. He said. She said. She said. Son, we come from a long line of workers. Most folks never heard of us, but that don't make us any less. We spun the cotton that most people wore. We built the city after the war. Oops. Life back then was a lot more work than fun. Debbie's ready. Yeah, and that's where we come from. Working in the heat of a southern sun, we had to sweat to live. That's where we come from. All right, we got Lavender here, we got Jill, we got Megan, and Farah as well. My dad listened closely to my mom's reply and then took my hand and looked into my eyes and said, "Son, let me tell you about my side." He said, "We come from a long line of survivors. We escaped the fires, they're still burning around the world. We made the shoes that most people wore. We built the city from a hardware store. Life back then was always on the run. Yeah, and that's where we come from. Over the oceans, through the slums we had to leave to live. That's where we come from. Woo! Oh, thanks for the love, y'all. Hey, Broke Royals, good to see you. One day I'll look in my daughter's eyes when she asks the same of me. And I'll tell her about our family and each branch that made this tree. And I'll say, we come from a long line of workers. Most folks never heard of us, but that don't make us any less. We spun the cotton that most people wore. We built the bridges after the war. Life back then was a lot more work than fun. Yeah, we come from survivors. We escaped the fires. They're still burning around the world. Oh, we made the shoes that most people wore. We built the city from a hardware store. Life back then was on the run. Woo. Not my love is where we come from. We are a part of the thread that weaves the story of our family, and one day you'll make your mark too. I can only wish the best for you. One day you'll have a little one of your own. You can tell them all the stories we've spun. Yeah, you can tell them where we come from. Yoo! There it is, Where We Come From, out now on all the things. Hello, everybody. So good to see you, Jay on IG, Ibo, and Michelle. We are rocking over there. And the song that my dad is signing is called Oh My Lord. And yes, I will play that for you, Michelle. Thank you, Sherry, as well. Thanks, everyone. The Levitators are here. And we are representing on all the platforms. Good to see everyone. Get a good listen to this voice. It hasn't been around for the last week, so this is like the first kind of time I'm trying it out again. I lost my voice over in Orlando, Florida, as Lavender knows. Lavender is there, and I've got it back. Singing, doing good. Thanks to everyone for the kind words. And yes, I do feel super. Farrah, I think it's going to be an epic album as well. Tanya's here as well. What's up, Tanya? And welcome everybody to Folk Friday. I've got some special guests today. There are some top levitators. They're my A-team. And I'm going to see if I can bring one on here. She's a very dear friend and huge supporter, and because of these folks and because of you, we have reached our goal to fund the Past Lives album on Kickstarter, and we got our first stretch goal, which is taking care of all the fees that go along with it, and we are so close to actually unlocking our next stretch goal, which is to write a song together, which is pretty awesome. So I want to give some love to the Levitator team. Let me see if Linda will come on, maybe just by voice. Let's see what happens. Let's see.
Hello.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
I'm lovely. I'm just great listening to that beautiful voice and that beautiful song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad you're joining me because you have seen this album kind of come to fruition from kind of behind the scenes. We've been kind of connecting with each other from the beginning of the year. On this, what has been your insight into the process of making an album? I'm just curious.
It is about 4 trillion times more work than I think the normal human realizes. That's my insight, my friend. And you are the most organized, just committed musicians I know. It's incredible. It's incredible. You are incredible. You are the global ambassador of good vibes.
Aw, thanks, Linda. You're the best. I love hearing your voice. And yes, you have seen that it is at least 4 trillion times.
At least 4 trillion times. Plus, billion here or there.
Plus a couple billion here and there. Yeah. People are shouting you out in the chat. Linda, Lavender saying hi. Jill,
Oh,
Megan, Farah.
hello, everyone. I love you all. This is such an amazing community
Yeah.
of good people. I just love it. It gives me such joy.
Aw, thanks, Linda. Yeah, you really have been able to galvanize the community and really kind of get people just as excited about the album as I am and as we are. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thanks for all of your hard work and dedication and also belief in this project. And I feel like folks are just now beginning to realize how deep and how profound these songs are. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Eli. We love you, love you, love you to infinity for giving us such joy and truly such a bright spot in our lives.
Thank you, Linda. You're amazing. You're gonna make me tear up now. So I'm gonna.
Okay, we'll talk soon, my friend.
Thanks, Linda, and that's everyone. That's our dear top levitator A team leader, Linda, and thanks for joining us. I appreciate you, Linda.
Appreciate you.
Yay, she's so great. Shout out to Linda for coming on Folk Friday and saying hello. And shout out to all my levitators who have been with me from the beginning of this project. I see you, Andrew, on IG. That's wonderful. Katie from Band. Awesome. So good to see you, Katie. And we got Amy as well on Instagram. Shout out to my TikTok friends. Chewy, Lumpkin, appreciate you. You're awesome. And Randy as well. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. You've been really kind to me on this whole album release adventure, you could call it. Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Louis. She is a true ambassador, and she is 100% awesome. So there it is. Global ambassador of good vibes. That's it, Lavender. Yeah, I've been using that for a little while, which is pretty cool. So before we get into some more music, let's check on how we're doing on our Past Lives campaign. Spoiler alert, we're doing amazing. We're doing pretty awesome. So let's check out how we're doing on Past Lives. And let's see. All right, here it is. Okay, we have raised $23,912. That is incredible towards this album. And what that does is at 18,000, that means that we can make the album essentially. So that's awesome. And we've done that. Now the next part is the campaign fees. We've done that, covered that. We're rocking. And our next kind of, they call it a stretch goal, is this collaborative bonus track. So if we get to 25K, we get to write a song together. It's pretty awesome. There will be a virtual Zoom session where any backer, any person who contributed to the campaign, we will write a song together inspired by your own family memories. And this recording will be shared with all supporters as well. So if you've ever wanted to write a song with me, if you've ever wanted to be part of the songwriting and recording process, this is your chance. We need to get to 25K, and hopefully we can do that by the end of this weekend. I think we can. And how close are we? We need to get to 25. We are at 23,912. We're about $1,088 away. That's pretty close. So we're getting there. So if you want to help me get to this songwriting stretch goal, if you love songwriting and want to write a song with me, this is where you can help us get there. And if you've already pledged, if you've already donated, then if we get this 25K, then you'll get the special invite to the Zoom link, and we'll get to write a song together. It's pretty wonderful. So let me share another song with you from past lives, and let's do Echo. I haven't done that one in a while, and I really like it. So let's do Echo, and let's keep on rocking for Folk Friday. We have come so far in this album, and we still got a little ways to go, y'all, but I think we can get there. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you, Linda. Love you all. Love the beautiful, joyful community. Yes. Awesome. Lavender, Linda did come up with that. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful expression. It's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot. I've got to do a song for my dear friend Michelle on Instagram. This one is called Oh My Lord. Let's do that one first. Howdy, Joseph. Let's do it here. Oh, my Lord, it's been quiet on this mountain. I ain't seen the ocean for days on end. My heart has been hardened by these rocks, they've been guarding me. Only the sea can cleanse me again. Oh, my Lord, please protect me on my journey. May you watch over me in days of high and low. Let me sleep in safety, wake with all my wits about me. Find you in the sunrise, thank you before I go. I've wandered through the valleys, I've been loved by the sky, abandoned by the deserts, those cold starry nights. All to find you waited in the blue sunrise. All to find you waited in the blue, just before the sunrise. Howdy, Kevin Daniel. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, my Lord, my feet are planted in your ocean. Your waves rush over me in my shivering skin. The sun, it comes to warm me, and the wind, it howls before me. Come to be in your breath again. I know my journey's never over. As long as I'm alive, you'll see me through the darkness, out to the other side. All to find you waiting in the blue sunrise. All to find you waiting in the blue, just before the sunrise. I know my journey's never over. As long as I'm alive, you'll see me through the darkness, out to the other side. All to find you waiting in the blue sunrise. All to find you waiting in the blue, just before. Oh, in that blue, just before. In that blue just before the sun sun's gonna rise. Oh my Lord, for my dear friend Michelle. I totally hear that. Michelle needed to hear this one today, and she says thank you very much, and you are welcome very much, Michelle. I love that song too, and Jill is right. That song is special. Shout out to my buddy Kevin on TikTok. Hope you're well, brother man. And everybody who's tuning in, thanks for being here as well. Janine, thank you for being here too. I missed you being on these streams, and it's all good. Now we're here together and we get to hang out, so I'm glad you're here. Y'all, we're in the middle of a Past Lives album crowdfunding campaign that we are rocking. Our next goal is to write a song together, and we're almost there. So if you're thinking about jumping in, now is the best time, and thank you to everybody who got us this far. Y'all are incredible. Jill, yes, I think this song is special too. And Elaine, so good to see you. Wow. I'm glad I get to brighten your day. I appreciate that, Elaine. You're awesome. And Louise says, because of that song, I'm always looking for that blue just before the sun rises. Yes, it is there if we look close enough. All right, gang, I'll put up my Past Lives campaign. Support Past Lives below. And there it is. Boom. All right. Lavender, definitely sending healing energy your way. That sounds like quite the ordeal. Please take it easy, and hopefully music can heal the soul a little bit. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, gang. You are fantastic, and appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Let's do one from the new album, Past Lives. This one's called Echo, and it's about summoning our ancestors for help and assistance and guidance in these wild times. Shall we summon the echoes? Let's do it. All right, now you're back. Yes. Y'all, I'm singing songs from the new album, Past Lives. And so glad that you're here and supported me on this incredible journey. Y'all are amazing, and I'm feeling very grateful for you today and every day, but especially today. So let's do Echo. This one's from Past Lives, and it sounds like this. That's not it. Hold on, give me a second. I was like, that sounds a little weird. There it is. It's been a while. It has been a while. But we're back. We back. We back. We back. Here it is. Here we go. What's up, Bernie? I take the first breath in, I hear a name called out. An open story is there, hidden in the sound. It washes over me in waves of time. I invite the old ways in and let them walk around. I keep the air clean so I can hear the quietest voices. They start to rumble and swirl around. They speak of worlds gone by and soon to come. Worlds gone by. Soon to come. I can hear it. There's an echo in me. I can feel it. And still, some days I sit down inside. There is a peace to be known. The sound still grows. It still grows. Sound still grows. I can hear it. There's an echo in me. I can feel it. There's an echo in me. There it is, y'all. Echo. And so glad that that song is out and about on all the things. Thanks for the love and support for that song and for this Past Lives album. It has been a wild ride, and I would have it no other way than to be with all y'all here and rocking with you on Folk Friday. There's a brand new song out, as if those songs weren't awesome enough. A brand new song came out this Wednesday. And I don't know how to play this one on guitar. I really don't. Because I wrote it on piano. So I'm thinking maybe I could try and learn it on guitar for you. That might be interesting. What do you think? Should we try it? Should we try and just do something like totally wild right now, and it could be a total failure, or it could be totally awesome. I'm up for it. I'm always up for a challenge. Who has anybody heard Who I Was yet? Brand new song came out 2 days ago. It is quite the epic piece. Martha May, what's up? Worldwide Music Day. Cool. I like that one. Lavender loves relearning her own songs. I love it. Louis says, go for it. Where would you find an easier audience? Exactly. That's true. It would be nice to be able to play it on guitar just in case. But I've never done that before. So I'm willing to give it a try. Let's see if I can at least find the chords to it. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. But I could probably still figure it out, even if I don't have the chords, because I could take my time with it. All right, let's see if we can try this one. All right, you're gonna have some patience with me. Louis says, yes! Linda says, it's a fantastic song. Oh, thank you, Linda. What's up, Carl? Megan's been listening on Spotify, YouTube, and YouTube Music. Wow, thank you, Megan. Appreciate that. Okay. Lovely. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. But let's try Who I Was on acoustic guitar. All right, here we go. Let's see. So wild child, wanting to be 10 feet tall, all my heroes on the wall, who I wanted to be. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. All right, you heard it here first. Here is Who I Was on acoustic guitar, and we'll see what happens. Judy's been listening. Thank you, Judy. Martha May's been listening. Thank you. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. I was a wild child, wanting to be 10 feet tall. All my heroes on the wall, they were who I wanted me to be. Something of a fantasy. They were already part of me. I was on my own, running down a crowded street, my mother chasing after me. I saw an old man grinning, his crooked teeth unsettling, My heroes couldn't save me. And then he looked into my eyes, and suddenly, to my surprise, my heroes and this broken man, my heroes and this broken man were closer to me than I could ever understand. Because inside me was both of them. I was the old man on the street. I was the heroes I wanted to be. I was the king who lost his crown, and the army who brought him down. I was the oppressor and the oppressed, the old woman as she gets stressed. I was the emperor with no clothes, was the beggar nobody knows. I was a preacher who spoke the word, and his daughter who went unheard. I was a river where refugees swim. I was the border that kept the hate in. I was a movie star on the screen. I was the elder who went unseen. I was a singer alone on stage. I was words on an empty page. And I was an angel who lived in sin. I was the brother who brought you in. I was a young girl in bloom. I was a killer in a crowded room. That was who I was back then. Who I was is who I am. And I've been her, and I've been him, and I've been us, and I've been them, and everything, and everyone is who I am. Who I was back then, who I was is who I am. Is who I am. Okay. Well, that was a thing. Phew! Thanks for sticking with me on that one. Thank you, Lavender. Oh, thanks, Judy. Thank you, Jill. Lavender says you got it. Chris says, sounds great, even if it's different than recording. Oh, very different. Thank you, gang. That is Who I Was. And that is out now on all the things. Shout out to Rainbow and Janine and Kim and Joy, Martha May, Michelle, and everybody here on all the things. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Thanks, Louis. You can listen to Who I Was now everywhere. Here is the link to listen. When you go to the listen page, it'll look like this. And you can choose to listen on Spotify or Apple Music, Bandcamp, YouTube. There's also the button to support the Kickstarter campaign and to learn more about the album and song. So Who I Was is out now on all the things. Who are these people? Who are these people? We think this is Aunt Jessie May. or Aunt Evelyn. I'm not sure. As a child. And we think this is this Palmyra? I think that's Palmyra. I'm gonna wait for the official confirmation from the chat. But these are two of my ancestors, and I think it's really cool. I think the photo is really cool because it's like, you know, the older generation, the younger generation, and what an interesting photo, huh? Super cool. Good question, Megan. Who are the people in the photograph? I think that is my great Aunt Evelyn and my great grandmother, Palmyra Bowen, but I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Maybe someone can help me in the chat. So there it is, gang. Who I was out on all the things. It doesn't. If you like what that sounded like, great. Check out the song. Even if you don't like what that performance was, it doesn't sound like that anyways in the recorded song. So I highly recommend it. And thanks for listening. Well, the voice is back, but I think we're gonna keep it there for today. And so far, so good. Shout out to Linda. Lovely levitator Linda, who came on and said hello, giving some extra healing vibes to Lavender today. And thanks to everybody for tuning in to Folk Friday. We were on all the platforms. I started off with Where We Come From. That's the new one on Past Lives. Then we did Oh My Lord and Echo, and we just sang Who I Was for the first time on guitar. That was pretty wild. I think so too, Farah. Old photos are fantastic. They give us a window into where we came from. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you. Global Ambassador of Good Vibes. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Be careful out there. You too, Pamela. And thanks to everyone. Here's the link to listen to Who I Was. And appreciate y'all so much. We're doing great on the Past Lives crowdfunding campaign. Thanks to everyone for stepping up and making these songs shine and giving them the platform to doing so. All my love your way. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Friday, a great weekend. And thanks again, everybody. Thank you, Antonio. Hola, amigo. All right, gang. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again.